Hello and welcome back! This is going to be a shorter traveling video again. You might have noticed that I was away from the channel for a couple of days. Two of my dear friends visited me for a long weekend and we made a shopping trip looking for all things we could find for our various hobbies. You all know my interests already since you are here on this channel and look at my videos, and my friends are no different. We have been friends for decades and anime was a huge factor for us finding each other. Our interests naturally turned to all things Asian along the way, may it be culture, cuisine, arts and crafts, to name a few. They are both very talented cooks who always prepare Asian dishes when we visit each other, so the first part of our trip was to the Asia Center in Budapest, probably the biggest Asian teen market in Hungary, with several hundred little shops with mainly Chinese, Japanese and Korean goodies. The girls got several pounds of different flours, rice, sauces and spices for home, and me, not being much of a cook, I only got a handful of things I will show you later in this video. The next day we planned to go to the antiquities market, which is basically a fair organized on the first Sunday of every month in my city. It's a huge local attraction for collectors and bystanders alike, a great family program and something of a little tradition for us too, as this is not the first time the girls visited me during this. It's organized downtown in the city and we browsed around for hours. It's always fun to see what other people consider worthless and want to get rid of, while others see them as treasures and take them home. Lots of ceramics, paintings, embroidery, old tools and weapons, military uniforms, and the occasional weird stuff. We had live music from time to time, and it was really uplifting, and the atmosphere was amazing. Towards the end, we saw a small showcase of old-timer motorcycles, which was really fun too. There may be a lot of junk among the items sold here, but sometimes you can find some really unique treasures too. Last time I got this amazing Star Wars book called A Visual History for little more than $10 or euros, which is an awesome price since imported books of this magnitude usually cost a fortune. It's in a great condition and details the history of Star Wars before the Disney era. This time I only bought a handful of things. At the Asia Center, the girls convinced me to try jjajangmyeon, which is a black bean sauce noodle dish in Korea, so I'm really excited about that. I also bought some sweets like this peanut mochi, which is my absolute favorite mochi of all. I also got the Korean version of Pocky called Papero in almond flavor, as well as the Japanese in Oreo cream and chocolate flavor. In the fair, I got myself a book that I've been looking for a long time because it details the case of a very old murder investigation in my city that has never been resolved, and to this day they haven't found the killer. The author used the official police records to write this book and named the potential suspect who sued him later on. The author lost the lawsuit, and all copies of the book had to be withdrawn from the shops and had to be destroyed as well. Soon after, the police records were destroyed too, allegedly, so the only handful of books that you can get pre-owned hold any information about the case to this day. I also got some liquid glue from a nail store, as I always struggle when I try to glue together my kits, and my friend Andrea told me to try this because she uses it herself too. I got myself a cheap new tripod as well, since the last one broke, and whenever I tried to look for a replacement for the broken part, it would turn out to be more expensive than a whole new tripod. I got 2 new paint by numbers kits too, and I'm excited to paint them sometime in future. Andrea got me a lot of cross-stitch threads, for which I'm really grateful. I also got a little health update for you. I was a little clumsy the other day and shut the door of my car on my right hand. Surprisingly though, it did not get injured or bruised at all. Only my pinky finger is a bit more sensitive than usual, so since I'm right-handed, I tried to have it rested to have it fully healed. Thank you for following along this little vlog.